Brakati Hawa, Brakati Awashai, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Awashai, Brakati Hawa, Brakati Awashai, Bahasham, Rakat Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling one of the scriptures. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And this is just going to be a quick lesson, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And it's just going into how we are supposed to keep up with the times. All right, this is another prophecy update. It says, this is from USA News. It says, the war machine is back. Biden reminded of previous criticism on Trump's escalation in Syria after he orders fresh strike. All right, so Big Joe Blow, man, he's coming in the office shooting, man, so to speak. All right, why? Because this is Esau's this is his mindset. This is the agenda of the wicked elite. This is the agenda of the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Like, to do what? To take peace from the earth, man. Constantly. All right. It says President Joe Biden has drawn praise from hawks and accusations of hypocrisy from critics after he authorized a reprisal airstrike on Syria, claiming that by bombing Iran-backed militia infrastructure, he is de-escalating tension. The Biden administration, which has publicly stated its intention to return to the 2015 Iran nuclear deal and back away from its predecessor warmongering approach, has been panned for seemingly following Donald Trump's footsteps on Thursday with an airstrike on Syria. Because what? It's the same. Well, that's why we tell you it's the same two horns, man, that speak as a lamb. Both sides, both parties, man. Okay, the Republican and Democrat parties, all right, both bring wickedness to the forefront. They're gonna do the same thing. The Democratic Party may do it in a more subtle way, and the Republican Party is just gonna outright tell you about the war and the bombing that they're going to do. But it's all of the same lamb, and it's all of the same nation, all right, the nation of Edom. So they don't change. And basically, they're put on the earth. They were given a time to rule, which is the time we're living in now. And basically, they were given the power to take peace from the earth. I'm going to get that. All right, because when you have a generation of peace, you don't have all-out chaos. You don't have constant war. But this man, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has been given the power of the sword, and he has been given the fatness of the earth as his blessing. All right, going back to the book of Genesis. All right, he's been given power from the Lord to take peace from the earth, man. All right, this is Revelation chapter 6. Let's see here. Revelation 6:3. And when he opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red, and that's symbolic for Esau. Okay, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Now, now pay attention to that power being given to him. Let's go to the book of Job, because this power is ending, because it was given to Esau, this power, this rule. All right, and now the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai is taking him out of power. He is falling. All right, because everything is the will of the Most High. You win some, you lose some, and now this man is about to lose everything, his kingdom included. All right, Job 9:24. It says, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked." All right, he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, which are the Israelites. If not, where and who is he? All right, so this man has been given power to take what he wants on the earth, because it's his time to rule. All right, Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Let's go into this word peace. All right, and this is why you have this man in constant war, man. All right, there we go. Let's get this word.
Strong's G 1515. Irene. Irene.
It says a state of national tranquility. All right, you don't have that right now. You haven't had that since Esau's came into power, man. It's been all out war. I think it's majority of the years that America has been established, they have been at war. All right, you can look that up. All right, I'm not really precise on the years, but that is a fact. You can go online and Google it, and you actually find out the accurate amount of years. But this man has been at war more years than he has been at peace while ruling, because this man was set up and given power to take peace from the earth, as the scripture says. This is it says a state of national tranquility, exemption from the rage and havoc of war. See, and that is what is contrary to the times we're living in now. This is a time of war, and war has been going on ever since, like I said, ever since this man has came into power. All right. So he has not given the earth an exemption from the rage and havoc of war. He has brought war and has taken away peace from the earth. All right, by way of going to war with everyone, having garrisons and militaries in every crack and crevice of the planet, man. Damn near. All right, it says peace between individuals. You know that's not gonna happen, because he's warring with the Israelites, with the saints. All right, all over the planet. He's warring with the other nations all over the planet. Harmony, concord, and you see, this is what's gonna come back when Yahweh brings, all right, his kingdom, all right, his rulership to this earth, all right, from another dominion. Okay, and comes to take this dominion down, man. It says security, safety, prosperity, felicity. Excuse me. Because peace and harmony make and keep things safe and prosperous. Of the Messiah's peace, see? Alright, so this man is contrary to peace. He was created to take peace from the earth. Alright, and to make the world chaotic as it is now. Alright, Revelation 6:4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Okay? Now that goes back to the book of Genesis, man. By thy sword shalt thou live. Now let me read a little bit more of the article, and we'll get some more scriptures, Lord willing. It says, the Pentagon said that the attack was launched at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Biden's order, and resulted in destruction of multiple facilities believed to be run by Iranian-backed militias in eastern Syria. The Pentagon spun the assault as a defensive precision strike, saying it was in retaliation to rocket attacks on the U.S. and coalition troops in Iraq. All right, so yeah, this man is I'm gonna Lord willing, I can put these in the description box. This man is going down. All right, and this man is Satan, and he's been given that sword and that power to take peace from the earth. Now I got this pulled up. This is from the U.S. Air Force. It says the Minuteman III test launch demonstrates safe, reliable deterrent. Now we don't know how true that is, because the scriptures obviously tells this man that he's going to be destroyed. So, this man he likes to pump himself up in the mind. All right, because there's a plethora of scriptures that go into the missiles from the other nations that come over here not breaking their ranks. All right, which basically means they're not going to be deterred. It's not going to be a deterrent for the missiles that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, all right, sends over here via the other nations. It's not going to be any deterrent. Those missiles are going to get through and destroy this place, man. All right, so this is just this man's pride pumping himself up. It says an Air Force Global Strike Command unarmed Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile. All right, so again, what do people think these missiles are going to be used for, man? Why are they testing these missiles, man? Because they're the arrows of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. They're a part of prophecy. They're in the scriptures. They were seen, all right, by the prophets of old, all right, thousands of years ago and written down, and now we're reading the same scriptures, all right, of the times we're living in. All right, they're known as glittering swords, all right, glittering spears. You see? And this is what you see, all right, when they launch. Okay? Now it says intercontinental ballistic missile launches during an operation test at 11:49 p.m. February 23rd, 2021 at Vandenberg Air Force Base, California. ICBM test launches demonstrates the U.S. nuclear enterprise is safe. This man is a liar, man. Secure, effective, and ready to defend the United States and its allies. ICBM provides the U.S. and its allies a necessary deterrent capability to maintain freedom to operate and navigate globally in accordance with international laws and norms. So, this is just the hypocrisy of the so-called white man. All right, here it is. He builds these missiles. All right, but he lets other nations know they can't build missiles, which is, completely unfair, which is why these nations are not listening, and they're going to get together and shoot all their missiles on this place, man. Okay? But otherwise, all right, this is a part of this man's blessing. Let's get that. All right, now remember that great sword written here in Revelation. All right, the 6th chapter and the 4th verse. I think it's Genesis. This is Genesis 27 and 39 and 38. 37, excuse me. Let's start at 37. Genesis 27:37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, the forefather or patriarch of the so-called white man, the Edomite nation. That's your forefather, Esau. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord. He's talking about Jacob. Isaac has made us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the descendants of Jacob, the brother of Esau, Lord over Esau and his lineage. All right, and that is coming into this blessing. That is coming into the kingdom of heaven. All right, we're going to rule over him forever. We're going to rule the earth forever. We're going to rule in peace. All right. We're going to rule the earth with a spirit of peace, and people that don't want to get down with peace are going to receive violence. All right, because what it says, Yahweh Shai is the Prince of Peace. All right, so everybody on this earth that is of war, violence, they're going to be put down because peace is being brought back to the earth. All right. All right, see, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man, woman, and child, we are people of peace. You see? And we're going to be in a kingdom of peace because what? Yahweh Shai, once again, is the Prince of Peace, and he's bringing his kingdom to the earth. Genesis 27 and 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him, and what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. So it got to the point with Isaac where the so-called white man's forefather, your patriarch, cried, begged, and wept for a blessing from Isaac. And you received that blessing. We're living in it. Okay, let's read it. Verse 39. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. All right, that's why Esau has the fatness of the earth. That's why he has the best parts of the world hidden for himself. And he has everybody cluttered and pushed together in cities, in these boxes we all live in, while he's out in the earth exploring. You know, he has the best parts of the secret parts of the earth, best land. You see? And what else does it say? It says, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword. All right, this is Esau. All right, war. Let's see here what it says. Let's go in this word for sword. I think it's Kharab.
Strong's H 2719. Cherev.
Yeah, that's Kharab. It says sword, knife, sword, tool for cutting stone. Drought, also a cutting instrument from its destructive effect as a knife, sword, other sharp implement, axe, dagger, knife, mattock, sword, tool. Let's see what it says here. Laying waste others. As having the signification edge to be sharp. It says it is applied to other cutting instruments. All right, but the most important meaning right here is as laying waste, as laying waste others, as having the signification edge. All right, so this man is his spirit. The spirit of having that sword is to lay waste things, man, to take peace from the earth, and that's what this man does. All right, by way of his military, man. Let's see if I can pull it back up again. All right, going over in people's lands, bombing them. You know, you had the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, where he dropped bombs on the Ammonites. All right, he's killed thousands and thousands of Ishmaelites. All right, men, women, and children, by the way. Just like he came over here, all right, and killed millions of men, women, and children, all right, through the transatlantic slave trade, through coming over here over on Gad's land and poisoning them and killing them and slaughtering the tribe of Gad, Reuben, and Issachar, and, you know, so on and so forth all over the earth, because he's been given this time to use his sword to lay waste to things, man. He is the red horse. All right, back in Genesis 27 and 41, and Esau hated Genesis 27 and 40, excuse me, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And this is why the Lord has allowed him, all right, to come out from underneath the yoke of us to rule over us during the time of what? The Renaissance. All right. Because what? He went down at the end of the Greco-Roman Empire. We came into power and ruled the Roman Empire, all right, for 1,000 years, known as the Holy Roman Empire, all right, or the Dark Ages, all right. And then we went down during the beginning in the 1300s. Then you had the time of the Renaissance during the 1400s, when the Edomites, all right, broke our yoke from off their neck, which is really the Lord doing it. And they came out from underneath us, and they conquered us and sent the Southern Kingdom into slavery, man. All right, they came over to the Americas and slaughtered the Northern Kingdom, man. The tribe of Reuben, Gad, and Issachar, man. So this man has that great sword he's been given in this time to do what? To make great waste of things, as it read in here in the word sword in the blue letter, man. He is a waster. Let's read it again. Genesis 27:40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. And it's the same sentiment today. The blessing that we're about to get is the kingdom, all right, and eternal rule over him forever, all right. So now he's going to come down and demonize us, as you've seen him talking in his council, in his amongst his magistrates, all right, just, you know, sitting up there, you know, completely lying, all right, about us Hebrew Israelites, man, still calling us black. All right, but this is just it just shows you that his time is up, and this word is stronger than his physical sword that's devouring the earth, man. All right. So let's go to Revelation 12. Move that down there. Revelation 12. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. All right. This man, it says the war machine is back. So woe to the earth, man. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. This man's going to come down, all right, even on you other nations, even on you Iranians, who are the Persians, all right, to the point where you're going to fulfill prophecy by coming under Russia and coming against this man. Because this man is about to go nuts on the planet, man. This Edomite, this red man. You see? He's going to put in so many orders for so many areas of the earth to be laid waste by way of his missiles. All right, his as it says here, that it's gonna get to the point where you other nations are gonna have to fight him, man. All right, but we're rejoicing because this means that we're seeing that this is the end of this man, and that the kingdom of heaven is to come. So Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. The word woe means destruction. Because this red man is going to come down with what? Destruction. He's going to lay waste of things. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And then it's gonna eventually, he's gonna come down in his own country, man, and devour himself. All right. So this is the times we're living in. All right, just keep up with the times. The war machine is back. All right, and it's not a coincidence because most wars take place through the Democratic Party. So expect a lot more war. All right, between the U.S. and other nations, a lot more destruction. All right, you have this so-called Minuteman here being built, the Minuteman III. All right, so this man is still manufacturing weapons of mass destruction, which he accuses people of, and these are actually weapons of mass destruction. All right, his deterrents and his ICBMs. So it shows you that this man is living by that great sword written of in Revelation the 6th chapter. But it's just for a certain time, man. We're at the end of this man. Let me see if I can let's see here real quick. Bear with me 1 second. Let's see if I can play this video. I'm gonna get up out of here. There we go.
Item 135, launch enclosure door open.
These are those flying spears, those glittering swords written that the prophet seen, man. All right, see the tail? It's all scriptural, man. This man is Esau Edom, the red horse that was set up to take power from the earth by way of his great sword given to him, all right, as a blessing during the time of Genesis, man. All right, Lord willing, that was edifying. Call halal yom Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone for teaching and ruling one of scripture. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity, and with charity, shalom, and abad, babal.